Sanchez again in the gun. Again hands the football off. McCoy jumps over one man. He's at the 5, and he's in for the touchdown. Shady McCoy.
Join us here as he does every week. Eagles head coach Chip Kelly. Coach, last week versus Washington. Game didn't end up the way we wanted it to. But as always, there's some positive things in here that we can take from the game, like the first touchdown of the game here with Shady McCoy.
Yeah, we ran out, down in the red zone, running a sweep play. Got a lot of real good blocks, especially at the point of attack. Brent Selleck, who's done an outstanding job for us right here, is going to seal the defensive end. We're going to try to log this defensive tackle with Lane. We're going to pull our guard, and he's going to come out and have the force. We're going to get a pull on the backside for the front side backer, and then we're pulling our backside tight end around. And then LaShawn's kind of in a convoy situation here. We're going to capture the edge for him, and now we've got a guy on the force. Evan is going to continue. We should be continuing in this way. We're bringing our backside tight end around for any cleanup, and then LaShawn's just got to read the block, and really the kickoff block here. He does an outstanding job. The DB does not want to take on our guard high, which is understandable, and LaShawn just powers through it, and it's a great job. When LaShawn hits things, he's really an unstoppable guy. He kind of sees the timing. Once he pulls the trigger, he can go from 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds, and all of a sudden he turns the corner, he's in the end zone. It's a heck of a job by him.
Yeah, nice job here. Zach Ertz blocking on that last play. He had a real big game this week, Coach. 15 catches, career high, franchise record.
We felt like going into the game plan, we played a lot more 2 tight ends, trying to get Zach matched up on some linebackers. We're just running a staple play for us, where we're trying to run a flood route into the boundary. These guys peel and run. The safety comes off the hash, and it just leaves Zach one-on-one with the middle linebacker. Mark goes through his progression. He's over here. He doesn't have the deep ball. He sees the peel and the safety coming off the hash, so he gets to his second progression. His second progression is now the tight end on the linebacker. And is it a double situation? It's not, because the safety's high. So really, this is a situation we felt with Zach that we could exploit him. We get the ball completed. Now we're backing down inside the 20 in the red zone.
Defensively, Michael Kendricks here. Nice job in this game. Beats a pretty good left tackle in Trent Williams out here.
Sometimes you can get matchups in the passing game, obviously, from a coverage. It starts with a coverage standpoint. So we're locked up pretty good here. We're doing a real good job in coverage. We got a high safety for help over the top. We're going to hug rush the back because we got the back over here. We got another guy who's locked up on the tight end. What ends up happening is we've isolated everybody in a one-on-one situation. You can see it from behind. And one of the things that happens sometimes in this game, obviously if it's a run play, it's not the matchup you ideally want. But in the pass game, you've got a speed linebacker on a big offensive tackle. And what we've done is just try to isolate him. Michael does a good job. The other thing with Michael is he's really relentless, similar to Vinny Curry and some of our other guys in terms of being able to rush the passer. But Michael can convert speed to power. He tries to beat him on the top side. He's a little bit smaller than the tackle, which actually helps because he can get underneath him. So the tackle's kind of pushing down on him, and then Mike does a great job of kind of powering through it. He used a speed move to get to the edge and then comes underneath him, does a great job. But we also have a great push here from BG. We have nowhere for the quarterback to escape to. Everybody's kind of corralling him, and Mike's the first one who comes clean. We wanted to keep RG3 in the pocket. We keep him in the pocket, and it's a great rush by Mike, but a real good job by everybody else. Sed did a good job. Fletch did a good job. Brandon Graham did a good job. It was a real good team defense on that play.
Nice play here by this big fella in the middle, Coach. Fletcher Cox, another good game here. Able to keep pace with RG3 and not let him get out of the pocket.
You can't believe how fast he is. For a guy that big. He came off on the twist, and now he's supposed to locate the quarterback where it's a 4-man rush. We've got everybody kind of covering the end zone. It's amazing that a guy that big can run that fast. What we always teach defensive players is to pursue flat down the line of scrimmage because you already have the angle. Don't minimize the angle and chase him, and so now you end up in a trail position. As he comes off, what a lot of young players will do in this situation is they're going to run at him, and if you run at him, he's going to turn the corner on you. What you still have to do is defend the line of scrimmage. So what he's defending here, as Fletch turns and runs this way, that's exactly what RG3 is, and he's just matching him. There's nowhere for him to cut up. So it's almost like the old Cowboys and Indians. He's going to cut him off at the pass. He needs to make him continue to go this way. The other thing he knows is that all of our other guys are going to be in pursuit, so he needs to do a good job from his leverage standpoint of leveraging the quarterback on the scramble. He runs flat down the line of scrimmage, gives him nowhere to go, and if he did come back, here comes Casey, here comes Brandon Graham. It's just a real smart football player, a real athletic football player, and I agree with you. I think he's playing as good as any defensive lineman in the league right now.